Stop! Please, just not today. Let's just get to the video already. Hey everyone, Sentry of the Brony Brothers here. And this is not going to be a happy video. If you're looking for something happy on my channel, I think it's best you look for another one. But if you actually feel sorry for the person I'm going to be talking about today, I think you come to the right place. Yesterday, I discovered that a dear friend of mine died the day after. Died on Wednesday. His name was Mr. Deshaun Robertson. Or in my case, Mr. D. And if he was anything on my channel, he'd be the former super high school level student aide. To most people, he was just another student staff. He was also my personal helper, but most of all, he was my best friend. Due to this unfortunate event, I'm gonna have to tell you my entire story with him. How it all began, and the last time I saw him. But for those who do not wish to know the pain and we've both been inflicted, look away and change to a different video. It's hard enough on me as it is. Years ago, during elementary school, I wasn't the most social of people. I was a lone wolf. I didn't make much friends. I just sticked by myself with my previous aide, Miss Laura. But she got reassigned, and I was focused on her. And that's when he came into my life. I never knew the guy, but I always wanted Miss Laura back. But I couldn't get that. At first I thought it was gonna get worse. Turns out, I was right. He played practical jokes on me. And any work I did, he claimed for himself. And when I was sketching in a book, and I leave, he always doodles his drawings in my book without my permission. I was not happy about it. It's very annoying. I have to erase it countless times and start over, or at least erase his doodles. I would have him fired, but I'm not the one who hired him. My parents did, or at least the school did. But though some students are kinda ignoring me, Mr. D always stuck by my side, even though I didn't want. Though when it gets cold, he lets me wear his sweater. Although he was kind of rude towards me in a practical joke way, I didn't find it funny because I knew that he was actually being honest and kind. In fact, he even came up with an alien name that has to be evil. I wasn't pleased of it because he took the name from me and made it. He called them Dragonauts. I was not pleased with that name. Anyway, as time passed, I started to grow from Mr. D and learned that he was actually a father. I did not know that. So I tried my best to get along with him, but most of the time, it usually blows up in my face. As I graduated in elementary school and moved to middle school, I actually started to miss the guy. And when he finally came, I ran straight from my desk to his arms. Gave him the biggest hug. He still does the practical jokes thing. And during PE, when I challenge him to a race, he's one lap, he always cuts corners. That really made me mad. It was very, very annoying. And sometimes, as time passed, I always wished that I never met him. That he would just leave my life. One year, I got my wish. He was reassigned to someone else. And that's when I realized I actually needed him, and he needed me. I pleaded to every teacher to put him back with me. But the damage was done. I had to wait till next year to be with him again. That will be a choice I'll never make again. Because, honestly, during my school life, I'm nothing without him. And during lunchtime, we always get slushies. We both always get mixed. You know, because we can't decide on a particular flavor. Yeah. Sometimes he buys me snacks from the snack machine when I do good. And during senior year, we went to Disneyland. Not the Disneyland I'm going to on my birthday, but we went to California Adventure. Totally different place. We went on so many rides. It's together. We even had fun on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm gonna miss that Tower of Terror. I always get scared when I fall way too fast. Or when the elevator goes way too up. It's like my body's gonna get flattened down when I go up. or my skeleton's gonna pop out when we go down. Anyway, that was the last time we ever went into Disneyland together. California Adventure. And then when we graduated, he was there. Being there right by my side. He wished me luck, talked with my parents, and then we parted ways. But not long enough to give me his phone number. Also, before the day of graduation, I managed to take selfies with him. Just need to pull it up. Wrong. Here we go. Wait. Let me turn down the brightness. There we go. Oh, wait. That's me and him. Buddies to the end. But I never expected the end came when he was still in his prime. Sometimes when I went to college and I'm on my way home, I stop by a school to see him. I know the place where he goes every lunch. It was actually kind of fun. I haven't been social with anyone before he came into my life. Thanks to him, I made so many friends. And he was actually my first friend I ever had. And I would have not been here if it weren't for him. But now, he's gone. And there's nothing I could do about it. All I could do is do what he would have done. Assert myself and make friends. For those who wish to add me as a friend on Facebook, I'll leave a link in the description below. This has been the saddest day for me. Although I may not show it, I can feel myself cry from the inside. I tried, no matter how hard I try, I can't shed a tear from the front. If any despair was inflicted upon me, if there was any motive that would get me the kill, this would have been it. I miss Mr. D. I miss Mr. D. Sean Robertson. I miss my best friend. My very first best friend. For those who viewed this video, thanks for joining. But for those who weren't able to carry the burden, I feel sorry for you that you couldn't have the strength to face the truth. I tried to ignore it once, but what comes around comes around. Thank you all for joining me. For the rest of the video, I would like to have my moment of silence.
Long time, Sentry. Despair has been inflicted upon you before we would have made our appearance. Perhaps we shouldn't make our appearance at all. Or at least